Welcome to the ultimate explainer on making viral AI content. I am so excited about this one because today we're literally breaking down how everyday creators are generating millions of views without ever turning on a camera or, honestly, even opening complex editing software. Did you know some of these automated faceless channels are pumping out 3 to 5 high-quality pieces of content every single day and pulling in massive profits? It's wild. If you've been wondering how people are building these incredibly efficient content engines online, you are in the exact right place. We're going to break down the entire step-by-step workflow from start to finish. But right off the bat, we've got to address the elephant in the room. Are you using AI completely wrong? It's a bold question, I know, but here's the reality. Most people treat AI like a glorified search engine or a magic 8-ball. They use it as a fun gimmick to ask random questions, maybe generate a weird picture of a cat, and then they log off. But the truth is, while the masses are doing that, a small group of savvy creators are using AI to build entire automated content systems. They're systematically generating views, followers, and income automatically. And the absolute craziest part of all this, the vast majority of these creators are total beginners. Okay, let's dive into this. Think about the old way of creating content. Years ago, getting into this required a massive barrier to entry. We're talking expensive cameras, lighting setups, incredibly complicated editing software, large production teams, just a massive time sink. But the new AI way? It's streamlined down to just one person. It moves at absolute lightning speed, and it is largely automated. Savvy beginners are taking this new automated playbook and literally outpacing traditional production teams. It's a total game changer. So here is our roadmap for today's explainer. We're going to hit 5 key stages. First, the AI content revolution. Second, the 3-step content system. Third, turning that script into a video. Fourth, the must-use AI tools. And finally, the secrets to consistency and growth. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the AI content revolution. Look, attention moves unbelievably fast online these days. Speed is absolutely your biggest advantage. And AI? It completely automates the heavy lifting. We're talking about finding ideas, writing scripts, generating hyper-realistic voices, doing the editing, creating visuals, and even researching super complex market trends. In the past, any one of those tasks could take you hours or require hiring a pricey freelancer. Today, mastering these automated tools lets one single person run a highly profitable channel that pumps out content daily. What this really means is that one person can now create content like an entire team. It's like having a full production studio sitting right inside your laptop. The leverage you have right now is just unprecedented. This massive paradigm shift is exactly why automated channels are absolutely exploding right now, sweeping up millions of views while traditional creators are, still trying to set up their ring lights. Moving right along to Section 2, the 3-step content system. Now, what's really interesting about this is how beautifully simple the workflow actually is. Here's the sequential playbook. Step 1, find viral ideas. Please, whatever you do, do not just sit down and guess what might go viral. Look for patterns in what's already crushing it on TikTok or Reddit. Step 2, use AI for research. Instead of manually reading for hours, just feed articles or transcripts right into your AI and ask it to summarize the patterns instantly. And Step 3, create the script. Let the AI draft the narrative. But, and this is a huge but, you gotta go in and simplify the language. AI loves to sound robotic. Your job is to make it sound conversational and real. Let's actually break down the anatomy of what a winning script looks like. It's a strict 3-part structure. First is your hook. You have to grab attention immediately. Say something provocative. Next is your value. This is where you actually deliver the goods, teach them something useful, and back up the promise of your hook. And finally, the payoff. Give them a rock-solid reason to stick around to the very last second. AI is phenomenal at building this framework, but remember, simple everyday language is what actually connects with people. All right, Section 3, turning the script into a video. So you've got your script, right? Now we assemble. And if you're stressing out about needing a high-end camera, just drop that fear right now. We map the traditional pillars directly to simple AI solutions. Need visuals? You don't need a camera. Just map it directly to stock footage, screen recordings, or AI-generated clips. Need a voiceover? You don't need a Soundgroove Studio. You use AI voice generators, which have gotten so incredibly good, they're virtually indistinguishable from a real human. You gotta realize, modern audiences care way more about a fast-paced, engaging story than they do about Hollywood-level production values. But here is one technical detail you literally cannot ignore. Never skip subtitles. This is a massive rule for modern content. Think about it. Most people are watching on their phones, on the train, at work, or laying in bed, usually with the sound totally off. Having big, clear, dynamic subtitles is an absolute non-negotiable requirement. They catch the eye and bump up your watch time dramatically. Because at the end of the day, retention is everything. That's the golden rule of the algorithm. If people click off early, the platform simply stops pushing your content to new people. It's a masterclass in pacing, really. You have to avoid those awkward, empty pauses. Keep the visuals changing every few seconds. Use zoom effects, sharp transitions. You just gotta keep the viewer totally locked into the screen. Which brings us to Section 4, the must-use AI tools. This is your ultimate toolkit, the absolute must-haves to pull this off. First, AI text summarizers and researchers. Tools like Perplexity or ChatGPT act as your lightning-fast research assistants, digesting massive documents in literally seconds. Second, AI script generators. Models like Claude are just amazing at writing those hook, value, payoff structures we talked about. Third, AI voice generators like 11 Labs will give you flawless, professional narration. And fourth, visual tools like Midjourney or CapCut act as your literal camera crew and editing studio. We use these specific categories to replace hours of tedious manual labor in just a few clicks. And finally, Section 5, secrets to consistency and growth. Let's talk about the creator mindset for a second. To tie all this together, why do so many beginners fail before they even start? It's almost always overthinking. They spend weeks obsessing over one single post, agonizing over tiny edits, and they never actually upload consistently. To win, you have to focus purely on volume, speed, and consistency. Hear me out on this. Your first few pieces of content do not need to be perfect masterpieces. They just need to exist. The algorithm heavily rewards people who hit publish consistently and learn from the data. But, quick caveat here. Relying 100% on automation without any oversight is a massive trap. If you just copy and paste raw AI output, it's going to feel totally hollow. You absolutely have to inject these 4 human elements: emotion, storytelling, pacing, and curiosity. AI is incredibly powerful, yes, but it's an assistant meant to do the heavy lifting. It's not there to replace your unique human perspective entirely. So, the crucial point here is 3. 3 seconds. That is exactly how much time you have to hook a viewer who is scrolling a million miles an hour on their phone. No joke. If those first 3 seconds are boring or slow or confusing, they're gone, and everything else we just talked about doesn't even matter. Those initial moments are absolute make or break for generating instant curiosity. To distill all of this down for your strategy moving forward, keep these 3 keys to fast growth in mind. 1. Strong hooks. Nail those first 3 seconds. 2. Simple content. Don't overcomplicate it. Short, clear, punchy stuff always wins online. And 3. Consistency. One viral hit won't change your life, but showing up, utilizing this AI workflow, and publishing consistently for months, that is the real secret to lasting success and income. Look, AI is fundamentally changing how we make things forever. And the crazy part is, we're still just at the starting line of this revolution. The massive production teams of the past are literally being replaced by smart individuals with a laptop and the right workflow. You don't need a big team, you don't need a huge budget. So the question is, are you building your advantage today? All you need is an idea, consistency, and the drive to just start. I highly encourage you to take this step-by-step framework and start building your own automated content engine today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.